Hi, my name is Cam Ayala, and I am a lymphedema patient, a national advocate, and a compression therapy consultant for Medical Solutions, your exclusive provider of Lympha Press. Today, I want to talk to you and your team about the brand new Optimal Plus by Lympha Press, the most advanced pneumatic compression device to help your patients who are dealing with lymphedema, lipedema, venous disease, and chronic wounds. We'll first begin talking about our upper extremity garment, the comfy sleeve, for your patients who deal with any lymphedema or chronic swelling in the upper extremity. I'll now have my lovely assistant, my sister, demonstrate how to put on this garment, the donning and doffing of the comfy sleeve. So when putting on the comfy sleeve, the first thing you want to do is make sure this chamber and the axillary area is pulled out. That way we can also compress the trunk area. As simple as sliding your arm through, using the Velcro fastener, and an easy zip-up apparatus will ensure compliance, ease of use, and consistent pressure every time. Now that the garment's on, she is ready to start her treatment. Now we're going to demonstrate how a patient with lower extremity chronic swelling would put on the comfy sleeve for the leg. As simple as opening the garment, sliding the extremity in, one zip, that's it, and she is ready for treatment. Now keep in mind, we're going to make sure that we have this leg elevated. So it's preferred that patients use a recliner or have some sort of ottoman or perhaps pumping in bed for optimal results. Finally, we're going to demonstrate how to use the Lympha Press pants. This is a great solution for your patients that have bilateral swelling or any additional swelling that takes place in the groin or the trunk region. Much like the comfy leg sleeve and the comfy arm sleeve, the patient will simply position him or herself in as simple as two zippers, one for each side. She is in place and she is ready for her treatment. Now that you've seen how a patient would don and doff our three different garments, I want to now go into detail of what makes each of these garments by Lympha Press different from other pneumatic compression devices. All three and every single garment made by Lympha Press contains overlapping chambers. Essentially, that means anytime your patient is receiving treatment, when the chambers overlap, it's going to give them consistent pressure and it's going to prevent any reflux of lymphatic or vascular fluid. Whereas a Velcro apparatus will not apply that same type of pressure consistency throughout the treatment. Patients that have chronic wounds or episodes of lymphorrhea, where that lymphatic fluid is weeping out of their skin, it's important that they keep their garments clean and sanitized. Our material is super easy to clean and super durable. So as simple as taking a disinfectant wipe and hand wiping it down, letting it air dry, your patient is staying safe, sanitized, and clean for their next treatment session. 1. When a patient is ready to begin his or her treatment, by utilizing the free Lympha Press app, they can control their pump from the convenience of their smart device, whether it's a phone or a tablet. Simply by using Bluetooth technology, we will now sync this smart device to the pump. It is now recognizing the smart device. Hit select. And now the smart device becomes the remote control for the patient, with functionality such as changing the time of the treatment, changing the pressure in millimeters of mercury, being able to toggle up or toggle down. We'll set this patient for 40. And even being able to change the compression cycle mode, going from wave, which is inflation, deflation, or sequential, which maintains that distal hold. Furthermore, we can even go into the advanced settings, where we can go into each chamber and change the pressure. And much like a lymphedema therapist would do pre-therapy, we can select pre-therapy, which will operate from proximal to distal, which can clear the trunk. Finally, adding post-therapy will allow your patient to focus on a concentrated area of their limb for one final sweep, whether it's the upper arm or upper leg, mid-thigh, or lower leg. When the patient's ready to begin his or her treatment, simply pressing play. And now the device is programmed and the patient can enjoy his or her treatment. When a patient has found a treatment that they like best, they can even save it to the Lympha Press app. Simply hit save. I'll call this one Kara for my sister. Hit save, and it goes to the saved treatments. So you can see Kara's is here, and it pulls up. If she wants to share this treatment with her lymphedema therapist or her physician so they can make adjustments, you can simply hit the send button, and by sending either a text message or sending an email, it will go directly to their physician. So that level of customization and collaboration is what truly makes the Optimal Plus by Lympha Press the most advanced pneumatic compression device on the market today. Thank you so much for your time and attention, and I know it's important that when you're prescribing home therapy for your patients that you make a decision based on science. That's why I'll be providing you with all of the clinical studies that have been proven to show that Lympha Press is the only pneumatic compression device clinically proven to move lymphatic fluid in an effective limb. As well, I will be providing you with an order form that has more information on the order process, as well as documentation guidelines so you can ensure that your patients with Medicare, Medicaid, and most private insurances will get the optimal coverage. Thank you for your time, and feel free to reach out to me if you have any additional questions. Thanks, and Gavin.